Bitcoin is at one of the most important levels we've seen in months. What happens over the next few days could decide whether Bitcoin rallies back towards $70,000 or crashes all the way down to $53,000. And here's the scary part. 99% of traders are watching the wrong levels. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what Bitcoin is doing right now, the critical support and resistance levels that will determine the next major move, and the one signal that could tell us which direction Bitcoin is about to break before it actually happens. But make sure you watch until the very end, because there's one mistake I keep seeing traders make right now, and if Bitcoin moves against them, it could cost them thousands of dollars. I'll also tell you what I'm personally doing in this market and the exact confirmation I'm waiting for before making my next move. So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the charts. Before we begin, let me clear one thing. My analysis is purely based on charts. Although I am confident on my analysis, but any unforeseen events like wars or Trump's tweet can easily invalidate my charts. So for those of you who are following me since a long time, you already know that in July, I am expecting Bitcoin to at least reach closer to 68 to 70,000 or slightly pump over it. And I am saying this because Bitcoin is currently trading above our final support zone, which ranges from 58,000 to 60,000. As long as we stay above this, the move towards 70,000 or closer to that is very much possible. And I am saying this because, as you can see here, the RSI has already tapped the oversold zone, and now we are slowly recovering from there. We still have some more room to grow until we reach the overbought zone, which means there is a very high probability that Bitcoin could reach closer to the 70,000 range. And at the best case, it can even tap the 77,000 to 80,000 range. However, my suggestion is to stick to our target 1 range for July, which is around 70,000, and this move has a very higher chances of playing out in July itself, but only if we stay above this support zone. As soon as we loses this support, we are heading straight under 54,000 range. Next, we have fib indicator. Now this fib indicator also confirms that a Bitcoin pump is incoming. Let me explain. As you can see the red circles, whenever Bitcoin price has dropped below the last line and the RSI has reached the oversold zone, Bitcoin has always touched the midline or the final top line. So the midline is the minimum range, and the final top line is the maximum range. So as per this indicator, we can expect a minimum move towards 69,000 and a maximum move towards $83,000, which is the top line. Now, like I have already told you, we should keep our expectation low, so we are going to stick to the 69 to 70,000 range. After that, we will see if Bitcoin holds this support or not. Now let me take you to our manual chart. Another interesting thing I found is that, based on the historic data, whenever Bitcoin has created a lower low and when the RSI has entered the oversold zone, Bitcoin has always made a move of roughly 20,000 to 25,000 points. Let me give you an example. In November, Bitcoin made a lower low at $80,000. In next pump, it touched around 100,000. Again, it created a lower low, slightly under 60,000, and it pumped all the way towards 83,000. Now a similar move has played out, where Bitcoin has dumped and created another low, which was around 58,000 to 59,000 range. So if we go by the historic data, a 20,000 to 25,000 points pump can take us to 79,000 to 84,000 range, which also matches our weekly resistance range, which is at 79,000 to 83,000 range. So all these moves are possible, but I like always keeping a conservative approach. So my target for July would be 69,000 to 70,000 first, and if the move is extended, it can go as high as 79,000 to 83,000 range. But please note, there is a very high chances of a crash in the coming time, and I will be covering in my upcoming videos when the right time comes. But in case if you want to stay ahead of the game, I have already shared a detailed plan for it on my VIP group. Obviously, I cannot share anything in advance here, as it can affect our strategy. But in case any of you who are interested can check out the links in the pinned comment. The joining fee starts at just $6. So that's all about it for this quick chart analysis for Bitcoin. Let me know in the comment section, what are your personal targets for Bitcoin in the comment box below? Do you think it will pump or crash directly?
And before I end this video, I'd like to quickly tell you about our VIP group, which starts at just $6 per month. Inside, we share trading signals, monthly roadmaps, spot setups, and swing trade opportunities. As many of you know, I had already warned VIP members to start taking profits before.
Every month, I share updated roadmaps based on liquidity and market structure, and they've been performing with a strong level of accuracy. I also recently shared my 2026 final bottom scenario, exclusively with elite members, including my long-term market outlook. Unlike many groups, there are no long-term lock-ins, no ridiculous upfront fees, and complete transparency. So if you'd like to stay one step ahead of the market, check out all the links in the pinned comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Fortunes in my wallet, got that blockchain skill. Making money at the speed of light, feel the thrill.